Prado-Carénage tunnel is a major traffic corridor for the city of Marseille. The first urban toll tunnel in France, the Prado-Carénage tunnel, enables users to reach the A7 and A55 motorways in 3 minutes and the A50 motorway to the east of the city via the Vieux-Port tunnel. Marseille decided to redirect this traffic underground to ease the flow and make traffic as safe as possible whilst reducing the impact on the environment. A former disused railway tunnel built between 1873 and 1878, this redevelopment project was initiated in the 1960s when there was a sudden increase in road traffic. On March 14, 1988, the city of Marseille launched a competition for designing, building and operating a toll road connection in the form of a concession and public service contract. The winner of the competition was the Société Marseillaise du Tunnel Prado-Carénage, established by a group of major building and public works firms and the bank. The concession agreement was concluded in September 1990. Work began in January 1991 with the development of 2 superimposed carriageways in the tunnel and the construction of 2 interchanges. 33 months of work, ending on September 18, 1993. Inauguration of the Prado-Carénage tunnel, and the beginning of the concession, which from 1993 would last 32 years. Once the project had been accepted by the people of Marseille, the Société du Tunnel Prado-Carénage was refinanced in 2003 and listed on the stock exchange on the Euronext Paris second market in 2004. With, on average, 5,000 vehicles per day, the Prado-Carénage tunnel remains one of the safest traffic corridors in the city. Managing the different services remain a key priority for the Société Marseillaise du Tunnel Prado-Carénage. For the Traffic Security Department, this represents more than 1,900 assistance interventions in the year, from the simple breakdown to handling more serious crises. The department comprises 21 people, divided into 3 teams responsible for surveillance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year. There are 3 teams to ensure the security of a tunnel like the Prado-Carénage tunnel, a tunnel that's 2.5 kilometers long and that contains 2 separate superimposed tubes. One team looks after security at the control center. This is the supervisory team. There are 5 supervisors. The second team is the field team that only deals with safety and security on the field, and there are 6 people in the team. And then, for everything that concerns sustainability, i.e. tunnel cleaning and servicing, we have a team of 6 people. The Equipment Maintenance Department coordinates all the light-heavy current operations for the Prado-Carénage tunnel. There are 7 people organized around the head of department and 2 managers. 1 for heavy current, 1 for light current, and the 2 electrical engineers and 2 electricians. Preventive and curative maintenance work is ensured 7 days a week, 24 hours a day by the Traffic Safety Department. The 28 toll employees at the Prado interchange are responsible for receiving and helping customers, for maintaining an appropriate level of service, and regulating traffic flow if there is any congestion. The motto here is respectfulness and a smile. We have to be able to welcome customers correctly, to really help them, and so that we can provide this service to all our customers, we have lane patrollers. They intervene immediately if there's a problem. It could be a credit card that's got blocked, or an electronic badge that's not working correctly. So here, the patrollers intervene immediately. Our pricing policy is totally transparent. First of all, it is related to our concession agreement with the urban community, so it is tightly regulated. We apply inflation. So if there's inflation, our prices increase, and if there's no inflation, then they stay as they are. We're already highly automated and we're still developing this. Over time, we're reducing the number of automatic lanes that accept cash and increasing the lanes dedicated to electronic payment and credit cards. This eases the traffic flow, so customers go through the tolls more quickly and there are less traffic jams at the toll booths. It is true that in the mornings, especially on the Aubagne to Marseille route, we're obliged to regulate the traffic. Regulating the traffic means trying to make sure that the users are more outside, i.e. more on the motorway than in the tunnel, because the tunnel is a confined environment and we're often obliged to close 1 or 2 lanes. This is unfortunate, but in our tunnel there's no problem, but it can happen very quickly that when there is a problem in the Vieux-Port tunnel or the major tunnel, it can cause problems at our end, so we regulate the traffic. The sales department is responsible, among other things, for managing pricing proposals and for commercializing the different means of payment, like the electronic toll payment and the toll crossing tokens. The Tunnel Pass and Tunnel Pass Plus subscriptions include price reductions on every toll crossing and other promotional offers. The Tunnel Pass Pro is more specifically adapted to corporate needs. You benefit from a 5 to 20% reduction, calculated on the monthly total of toll crossings made in the Prado Carénage tunnel. You can check your account online, pay later using automatic bank transfer, benefit from free breakdown assistance. When you take out a subscription, you benefit from a range of advantages and you optimize your trips even more. The IT department is responsible for developing the computerized tools for the tolls and for the sales department and to make sure they work efficiently. It carries out all the administrative and accounting tasks and it collects the toll revenue and is responsible for the internal communication. One of the other fundamental tasks is communicating with the users. The marketing department is responsible for providing information to tunnel customers using variable message signs, advertising campaigns, partnerships with major regional events, and online via the website www.tunnelprado.com. We exchange visibility, which means we are present during major events such as the Open 13, the Mondial de la Marseillaise for sports. At a cultural level, we have created a partnership with the Marseille Opera. During the opening of each opera, we distribute free return tokens for the tunnel. We're also visibly present in the Dome concert halls, the Théâtre de la Criée, etc. And finally, we participate more and more in sponsorship operations. At Christmas, we collect toys and games at the toll booths. This toy collection operation is called Kids with No Christmas. And all this means that we become part of Marseille life, that people knows our small yellow car, and it's a lot easier for us to promote our image and our integration in the city. And finally, the administrative department coordinates all the financial transactions and staff management. And in order to fulfill the commitments made by the Société Marseillaise du Tunnel Prado Carénage.
Au total, c'est environ 70 personnes.
Altogether, around 70 people make up the tunnel teams. On a typical day, I would say we're between 20 and 25, because as we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, well, whether it's at the toll booths or, as mentioned previously, for security, the staff works in shifts. We have obligations and service commitments. We have to keep the tunnel clean, comply with the operation standards and effects, i.e. as regards levels of lighting, levels of carriageway quality and response times. And most importantly, as regards security, with response times for accidents, for breakdowns, where we need to be highly reactive and have the staff and the systems hands-on that enables us to fulfill these missions. We've become a minor player, it's true, but an acknowledged player. A player acknowledged in the mobility system. We made a first extension of this installation, and that was the short Reg tunnel. For us, it's in particular a new service, to go and get the people who are on Avenue Prado and to help them arrive more quickly. And our duty is, well, to continue to take an interest in possible developments like that. So, people have confidence in us, and that enables us to participate in the development of the city of Marseille. This development, indeed, is now taking place in the eastern districts. So, the South Prado tunnel is a first answer. We're behind this South Prado development. It's us who's been pushing the city to initiate this project, and we've succeeded. We briefly covered all the activities of this company, which has existed since 1988. It's a small company, but a wonderful company, where almost everything happens. So, like we said, a small company listed on the stock exchange. A small company that plays a key role for Marseille traffic. A small company that is full of ideas, that has communication, that does marketing, that tries to be a player for the city of Marseille. And all of that, of course, we owe it, as always, to our staff, to the women and men that make up this company. And so, we have to give this staff what we owe it. Good company performances and readily accepted by the public.